Hi, welcome back to the Pipes Network. I'm here with my mother, Mary Ann, and we're talking about fentanyl. And it's interesting because Mama just brought it up, and we both agreed. In the end, fentanyl was created to do one thing only, really, and that's to kill, right, Mama?
That's what it's there for, to kill.
Because I mean, we see what's already happened. We see what's already happened. Now, I used to predict all this. I used to talk about it all along the way. But let's look back. It only kills. Do we really need the drug to help with pain? Ma, talk about some other options. I mean, the human race made it so far with what? What do we got? Morphine? What do we got? You have chronic back pain and you don't use it. But when you use something, do you need fentanyl, Mama?
No.
Can't you take a Percocet?
A Percocet is excellent.
Okay, so why is fentanyl there? And why is fentanyl made so very small? Why? Why does it take like the size of the eye of a needle amount to kill somebody, Mama? Do you think that's deliberate? I do. Because if you take any more than that, you will die. And, you know, it's like, it's so cheap, right? You can, it's so cheap, right? You have to put it in all the other drugs, right? So everybody feels something.
Yeah.
So potent, so addictive, so powerful. It really only kills. It really only kills. It's wiping out a generation of addicts. It's killed. It's going to be approaching a couple of 100,000 teenagers, mostly. Leading cause of death for people under 45. Mom, I'm 50. That's a kid to me. Someone 42 years old, pretty much. So you're talking about all kids now, and when is it going to stop, Mom? Talk about when you think it'll stop. I don't think it's gonna. What about you?
I don't think it ever will. There's too much money. There's too much corruption, and it's not. And with our open borders, anybody can come over with anything now. So we're in a really serious situation, and nobody knows that better than a mother and a father, a sister or a brother that have lost a loved one.
Yep. And you talk about the border. And there's so much wrong with leaving that thing wide open, and that's also deliberate. We both know that. They could shut that in an instant. If you make me president tomorrow morning, I send the armed forces down there and seal it in an emergency, because it's an emergency. I mean, outside of fentanyl, what do you got? There's never been more sex slavery than there is today in this country. You got girls just walking over the border, hoping for a better life, whatever reason they come, and they're being immediately put into brothels. Cartels own that border. Okay, so this is what's going on. So that's why, forgive me, you guys, when I release a video, and I know I'm supposed to be building my channel, trying to gain subscribers, and what, they're going to start paying me now if I get 100,000 people watching, all that crap. I don't care about any of that. Okay, I care about the kids. They're getting assassinated, all right? They're being targeted and they're being killed, okay? And like Mama said, families who know what happened to their child know that that's what happened. And if anyone else would listen, that's why I released a video about, hey, don't text me, call me. You really want to do something about this? You want to do something? You want to do anything about it? Yeah, please pick up the phone, because if you're just texting, which I think is a big part of the problem, it adds to this, because we're not communicating. They have us all split apart and isolated. And whatever was left, COVID finished us off. Many of us don't even go within 6 feet of each other still. So it's like they got us right where they want us. They got control. And Mom, I don't think it's going to stop. Now we're antagonizing countries like Russia and China, countries with nuclear weapons who aren't afraid to use them. Why would we do something like that? Is this not deliberate? What do you think?
Well, yes, I think quite a bit of it is deliberate. And if they can't, for some reason, afford the oxys, then they'll go to heroin. But I got news for you. They're putting fentanyl into the heroin as well. So, yes, it is deliberate.
It is deliberate. And I can speak for myself, and I know thousands of I'm a former drug addict. I'm no longer addicted to anything by the grace of God. And I can tell you that when I was in my addiction, and especially if I was sick, I would have took anything to feel better. I would have took fentanyl. I did take fentanyl a few times. I knew it was fentanyl. And I was trying to be careful. But how careful can you be playing Russian roulette? which is why the other thing that disgusts me, Mom, and I already brought this up to you, I see these signs because I'm in and out of Manhattan all the time. A cute lady with glasses, obviously clean. She's not a drug addict. And it says in big words, be empowered to use drugs safely. Don't be ashamed. So now I'm supposed to be proud that I'm a drug addict? And how exactly am I supposed to play Russian roulette safely, by the way? And why is there a picture of a nice, wholesome lady that looks like she has kids that's a practicing nurse or something? Why can't they have somebody missing their teeth that hasn't showered in 3 weeks and then put up the quote? Be empowered, because that's what you're going to get when you use. Okay? You're not going to look good. Okay? You're not going to look good. You're not going to go anywhere in life. You're only going to go backwards if you stay alive. That's it. You'll only destroy. So why would they put that up? That's like a demon put that sign up, I think. Because I'm walking by, stumbling with a needle hanging out of my arm, saying to myself, yeah, I should be proud that I'm a drug addict. Let me just use a little bit more safer. You know what, man? This was never about race. This was never about politics. It's always been the same. It's good versus evil. That's what this is, okay? It's good versus evil. You want to stay on the sidelines? I feel sorry for you. Every one of us is badly needed to do something about this and everything else. And yeah, we can keep our abortion rights. Everybody should keep all their rights. But guess what? Think about being more responsible. Maybe not get an unwanted pregnancy. How about that? We don't even talk about that no more, which is my point. No one wants to take responsibility. We just immediately want to go to the clinic and erase everything. That's not how life works. Someone's going to pay. Why does it have to be a child? Okay? So I just wanted to get that off my chest, Mom. Any closing thoughts?
Closing thoughts is just remember that people are out here that want to help you. You don't have to feel ashamed or anything else. I lost 2 sons myself, and it was because of fentanyl and the oxys. So I know what I'm talking about, and I know what I've seen. And it'd be best to just call him, call somebody up. There's plenty of help out there. All you have to do is call. Texting is not that good because you really can't see the person eye to eye and see what they're going through. And there could be a lot of phonies out there too that just want attention. But when you call on the phone, it's a one-to-one person, and you can meet that person, and that person, my son or somebody else in that field, will help you and tell you what you have to do and take it.
Mom is right. I'm one of those guys. I want to volunteer this before we close. I'd love to help. I could do a much better job if you call me or let me call you to talk to you and speak about what's really going on. Something we can't do by text. Okay, let's get to the bottom of some things, and with a little bit of luck, maybe I can steer you in the right direction. Because after all, I can't save anybody. I can't. But if I can help steer you in a certain direction, a direction where you can save yourself, then what's the difference? What's the difference? So let's hook up. If you're struggling with anything, especially addiction, I got specialists I work with that handle a host of other things. Okay, so if you can't talk to me, or if you're a woman, there's a woman you can talk to. There certainly is. I know some very powerful women that know what they're talking about, that work hand in hand with the Pipes Network to be able to help somebody out, which is really why I do this. And I hope I reach somebody tonight. I don't want anyone's child to be hurt tonight. Okay? I don't. So until next time, Mama, thanks for coming on today. I know I didn't give you a warning, but I know you know what you're talking about. I know everybody's going to listen to you. And I just appreciate, I love you, and you're a big part of everything I do today. You've been the best mom, set the best example. I work like a madman every day because you and Dad, it's all I remember growing up. You guys moving and hustling and trying. You were always where you were supposed to be, and you never made promises you couldn't keep. And I just passed that along to my kids now, really. So it's like, I want to say thanks for that. And until next time, that's my mother right there. And I don't know. Be careful tonight. Halloween's coming up. If you want to consult him, Pipes has got some good ideas on how to protect the kids while still going trick-or-treating. And we could talk about that as well. All right?
I'd like to say the same thing to you. Stay safe. try and do the best you can. I think we're all trying to do that. And God bless you.
God bless. Till next time.